This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust on you.
These little dinky girls around.
You guys know how I am with women. As soon as I have sex with them, it's like all of my interests magically disappear.
It's time to grow up. Doesn't it get old?
Nope, it stays right around 20.
Whack.
It's not whack.
My little brother.
Your heart is frozen because of your emotional immaturity.
Not that shallow.
Look, you've been dreaming about being with Ginger since we were kids.
You are not bringing one of these little floozies to my wedding.
You've been dreaming about having little Rickies running around.
She's not pregnant yet.
It's those Brazilian briefs you've been wearing.
Have you seen the population in Brazil?
And I've been dreaming about making money, driving a fast car, and hooking up with models. Why are we friends with him?
Because he's the best hoe we ever met in our life.
That's a clip from the new movie, The Perfect Man, which is set to be released March 11th, starring and EP'd, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Starring and EP'd by the one and only Terrence J.
Yeah.
Who's here with us right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, baby.
Poppin'.
Say what up? What up, man? Don't start.
The perfect match, March 11th.
The perfect match. You know, it's interesting because you made this big, like, groundbreaking announcement that you were going to be leaving E News. And we were like, what the? And I think I hit you immediately. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's
Well,
going on?
Black people don't leave jobs. So
We don't leave no money on the table.
Exactly,
Yeah. So, so, can you explain fully what that move was all about and what made you make that move?
now, I believe in playing chess, not checkers.
Yes.
And so it's been a long time coming. I had a plan. I mapped it out. I had a vision board, and I knew what I wanted to do with my life and my career. And I had lunch with Will Smith on a set of Concussion months and months ago, and he told me the story of when he left The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They offered him $1 million per episode for that last season for 22 episodes. So he walked away from that to do an indie film, 6 Degrees of Separation. But he had a vision for his career and what he wanted to do, and I was just like, listen, man, if I'm ever gonna do it, it's got to be now. Once I saw the rough cut of this movie, I was like, people are going to love this movie. It's time to leave. And then, I got a couple other things planned after this.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about people seeing this. This is my first time as a producer and as a lead. And the film is amazing as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. I saw
it's
you, doing lines with Cassie.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that before. I've never seen Cassie just like in front of a camera for so long, other than like really videos I've watched in the past. And
Yeah.
what was that like? Was Diddy like on the set with you at all?
Yeah,
You know what?
So we casted Cassie, who had an acting coach. I mean, she took it completely seriously, but I was still scared to touch her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like before we went into it, I was still so as we were rehearsing the scene, she was like, "Look, you just gotta touch me." I was like, "Listen, man, I know Puff got goons. I don't want no problem with the big homie, right?"
Yeah.
And so he FaceTimed me, and
wow.
yeah, he just FaceTimed me from the crib and was like, "Listen, yo, you've been my little brother since day one. If anybody's gonna do it, I trust you." So he was like, "Just go in." He was like, "I'd be more mad if it doesn't look authentic than I will be for you touching her." So he was like, "Just have fun with the scenes," and we had fun.
Yo, Puff gave you the green light?
Puff gave me the green light.
What was Cassie's decision too? We gotta.
Two women's roles.
So
Sorry, Cassie.
sexist there. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Let me jump out of that. Go ahead, Heather. Go ahead.
You know what's so funny? You mentioned Puff, and he said, little brother, and then you talked about talking to Will on the set of Concussion. How important is it to have mentors? Because it sounds like it was like a mentorship conversation that you had with Will.
Oh,
and a lot of
absolutely.
times in this industry, you looking for mentors, you looking to people to learn from. How important is that for you?
Yeah, well, my mom had me when she was 17 years old, and I don't come from a Hollywood background at all. I'm from, North Carolina and also New York, but basically down south. So I didn't have anybody in my life. So as I was on 106 in Park, like I would really make connections, and people are just Hollywood, like, hey, call me and hook up.
Yeah.
But like I'm really like, as soon as Sway come to LA, I'm like, no, call me and let's hook up. And like really like 5 hours later we at the crib chilling. And so I'm really about building genuine relationships, and I believe that no matter where you are in life, you can still build those type of relationships. You know, like I obviously it sounds pretentious to say, hey, I can call Will Smith and Puff, but if you're aspiring to do whatever, people a lot of times are just scared to ask for help.
Yeah.
And I will just ask for help. I don't know everything. And so I'll hit Sway and be like, look, can we do a radio show? Let me ask you for help. How does this work? How can you help me? And how can I help you? And what I've learned is that when you ask people and you come with a level of humility, they'll help you out. And that's really all it is. Will was just like, nobody hits me. Like, people are just so scared of me, that they won't hit me to ask. And so I flew myself to him and was like, I'll just wait all day. As soon as you're done with set, let me just get 30 minutes of your time. Yeah. And then that just turns into 2-3 hours because, you start kicking it.
Just totally off subject. Well, first of all, do you want to get the basketball game thing out now?
I think they should because a lot of people don't know what happened.
I felt tension too, so it's cleared up.
It's a lot of tension, right?
It's thick.
We haven't been the same since I left his house, and it's and it's true. We saw each other because he came by the radio show that morning and said, "Yo, call me, man. You need." Even offered, "You need a place to sleep." I said, I got a house in the valley, man. You need a place to sleep, let me know. My house is better than yours.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm not saying Sway ain't got a nice house, but mine is better than his.
His pool bigger than yours?
Drake said the same shit about Ye, man. That's what Drake said about Ye's pool.
My pool bigger than Sway's.
Same thing, man. And so we get on this court, on this basketball court, and I noticed something. Every time I shot the ball, it felt like the whole ground shifted a centimeter. So it was like, is this rim rigged? And every time Terrence shot the ball, the court moved towards his ball. So he kept making shots, and we kept missing shots. And then I noticed he never played defense.
Okay, long story short, how many did you lose by? Because that sounds you took
No. Literally, we played like the first game was like 21. I think Sway had like 5 or 7.
Yikes!
Everything was.
Damn.
But in his defense,
Thank
you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Dan.
In his defense, he had like khaki pants on from work or something like that. Like he had I forgot. Oh, was that Reggie? I don't know. He had
Dad's status. Khakis.
Wow.
But you had like a full. You had like you didn't have on basketball shorts.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
I didn't.
You didn't have on ball shorts. All right?
Why is this the first time we hearing about it?
It wasn't important.
And here's the thing, so I never want to underestimate anybody's power, but I just didn't process how powerful Sway was until the next morning I wake up and my phone is full of all these mentions. He had everybody on the radio hitting me up talking crazy. I had death threats, everything for busting Sway.
Right.
They're like, yo, don't you ever bust Sway's ass. Don't you ever bust Sway's ass. I'm like, yo, what the? I'm like, who are you people?
Wow. Terrence J is here, man. I'm opening up the phone lines.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, man. Brittany Sky was on the guest list. What was that about?
Mentoring. She asked me for help, and I'm she's an inspiring DJ.
Oh.
And she actually came because she wanted to see you. It's this morning.
You see that? I like this guy. Is smooth.
Where's Brittany
Brittany
at?
Sky that I've never met before.
I can show you the text message, and she wants to be in radio. And I was like, cool.
To come up. Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
what
She just DJ'd Ricky Rose's 40th birthday, right? Didn't she do that?
I have no idea. If you're implying that there's something romantic going on, that's absolutely not happening.
Where is she?
That's not.
Is she here?
Guys, here's the thing. The perfect match is in theaters March 11th. In case you're wondering.
That is true.
All right, we got some left people while you're
and I'm not dating her.
Okay. You got a lot more on your plate. Terrence J is here. 888-742-3345. Celebrity Wire up next.
Yep, Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian. I'll tell you why people are freaking out about them.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45, man. My hero just arrived. Terrence J is here.
Yep.
EP and star of the new movie, The Perfect Match, coming out March 11th.
Sway's Universe. Make sure you guys hit us up. 188-SHADE-45. Once again, that's 188-SHADE-45. 742-3345. Hit us up right now. Let us know what you're thinking.
Oh, shit.
This is a big move you making, Terrence, man. What else is on the plate? I know you got a few things that you can share with us.
There's a big one that I can. So I'm doing a new show on TNT.
Yes.
Called Dunk Kings. Me, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal and Brent Berry. And we searched the country to find the best slam dunk artist and we're gonna give them $100,000.
That's
So it's on TNT. It's gonna air right after NBA playoffs. So it'll be on. I'm super excited about the show. We're in edits for it now, and it's dope. I just love being able to do new projects and host in different ways, and especially when it comes to like giving back. I love that.
Well, you're doing the NAACP red carpet show too, right?
Yeah. Me and Tracy Edmonds. That's this Friday.
That's this Friday.
So yeah, as soon as I get back to LA, and this is a big year, man, with everything happening with the Oscars. Obviously, everybody wants to come out and support the Image Awards this year. So all the big dogs will be out there.
Well, you're an EP now, man. So what do you think about what's going on in Hollywood? This is going to affect your ability to navigate, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, personally and selfishly, I always look at things as an opportunity.
Yeah.
I feel like, I'm definitely not complaining because I'm looking at ways to interject myself and create projects and create the space. And that's what I did with this, wanted to do with this film, The Perfect Match, is there are every shade is in this movie, and it's a story, for us. But I feel like the problem that's happening that we're looking at, it's the tip of the iceberg. It's the end of the problem.
Yeah.
The real problem starts with the hiring practices across the board, and that has to change in the front office in order for you to see the change happen, at the big award shows at the end of the day.
Terrence, you strike me as a fellow personal development junkie because early on you were talking about how you had a vision board for yourself. And then I know you put out that beautiful book sharing all the wisdom you received from your mother. And then even off air, you were talking about going to bed at 11 because you wanted to make sure you were super fresh-faced for the show. So I'm curious about your morning routine if you have one, because I've always heard that, the way you handle your morning, that serves as the compass for the rest of your day.
Yeah, I believe in routine, and so no matter where I am, I always make sure I wake up. Breakfast is, of course, the most important meal. I write down the goals and the things that I want to accomplish every day, and I make sure that in addition to the short-term things, whether it's picking up laundry or doing an interview, I also make sure I do something long-term for long-term development as well. And I just think it's about prioritizing and just having a clear vision of what you want for yourself, because people will define you. My whole career, people have told me, I'm too short, too skinny, too corny, goofy, not cool, whatever. And if I let people and their, perception of me dictate what I was able to do, I would be nowhere. So I would just always look at the lane that I have, and I just stick in my lane. You know what I mean? I never try to act like the tough guy. Never try to act like the cool guy. I get girls because I hang with Sway.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I get the trickle down. The trickle down.
The
girls,
residue,
my
crumbs.
hip hop credibility. We was in France. Me and Sway was in France.
I heard this story.
Out here house partying it up.
Yeah, we did.
You
put
know
it
what I'm
down.
saying?
Hey, that's me and T do that all
I
the
was just
time.
trying to say.
Zacapa rum sipping like we was out there.
We almost got into a fight in France.
Tell us more.
Fred, remember that? Yeah. You almost got into a fight in France.
Kelly,
We
remember?
would have got a straight.
Kelly, too.
Kelly was there.
Yeah,
We would have got
Kelly,
straight
too.
mocked in France.
Wait, is this the security guard thing?
Nah, it's just wild out there. It's wild out there. We would have got straight mocked. But we didn't. We're smarter than that. We're chess players.
Good job, guys.
Jared's on the line. Thank you, T, for putting me in that position. But really, I throw his name out there, and that makes doors open.
That's what's up.
Terrence J, I tell him a story of when one of the times we first sat down to talk. I always bring this up because I do this to a lot of guys. Once they blow up, I remind them, and we sat on a bus and we were headed towards a charity. Was it a charity golf game? You never remember this. This was when you first really landed the gig at BET. And we were talking about investing in property and the whole nine. He doesn't remember.
No, I do because we were in Phoenix.
That's right.
And that
does
that goes to show you. So I think it was Mike B. Jordan there at that time.
Yes, he was.
Right, and so I remember because the NBA hit me and was like, "Yo, they want you to share a car service with Michael Jordan." And so I was like, of course. I was like, Michael Jordan wants to share a car with me. And then I remember and it was like, yeah, so Michael B. Jordan is, I was like, hold on. Why did you say, I didn't know Michael Jordan's middle name was start with a B.
Right.
And come to find out it was Michael B. Jordan. And I started my friendship with him then as well. But it's just funny how, you build relationships over time. Nobody expected Michael B. Jordan to be one of the biggest movie stars, you know,
Right.
in the world right now.
And a really good dude too.
Absolutely.
Cool as a fan, man. And so it just happens over time.
Happens over
time.
time.
But I remember you on that bus because Joe McHale was on that bus too.
That's right.
Joe McHale was on that bus before he got the job as well.
Yeah. That's a big bus right there,
It's a big
HB.
I like it.
Good
Big bus.
man.
Hey, Jared, what up, man? Jared's on the line from North Carolina.
Jared,
What up, Jared?
Jared.
Was good, was good.
What up, man?
Just wanted to holler at you, man. Representing Rocky Mountain.
Rocky Mount. What's up, baby? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Remember Terrence J from back in the day at Old Northern Nash.
Yeah, man.
That's high school.
Sway, real talk. This brother ain't changed at all, man. We've been following his career. And Terrence J, remember that little red BMW with them two light-skinned cousins? Like,
You know what? I do, man. I do. I feel like I brought stuff. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
But I ain't put you on flies, though, but real talk. That brother ain't changed at all, man. We got love for him. Anytime you come back through, holler at the brother.
Yo,
That's what's up. That's Jared, man.
I can't thank you enough for that, Jared, man. That means the world to me, bro. Thank you, man.
We got Dee Dee on the line from Jackson, Tennessee. Dee Dee, what up?
Dee.
Hi, good morning.
What's poppin'?
Hi, Terrence J. I just want to let you know that you're a great role model from seeing where you started from now. Young black men can really look up to you, and you are doing an exceptional job.
Wow.
I just wanted to let you know that.
I can't thank you enough. I thought she was gonna say I got somebody pregnant. Like, the way it started off was like, I just want you to know,
That'll wake you
Rebecca
up.
is. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate you. You know, and it's not like I don't try to be I just try to be me. You know. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, what did we learn about from that call right there? What did we learn?
You asking me?
No, everybody in the room. What did we learn? Terrence goes raw dog. Because
No,
he just said,
no,
I hope I got somebody pregnant.
I do not. No, I do not.
You know what, Sway?
I actually, new endorsement deal with Magnum. I just signed it with
Magnum?
Trojan. No, I'm just. It sounded like
We all believe you too, right? But we do have this box. You brought us a gift right here.
Yes, he did.
What is this right here? Man?
This is the copper rum, and this is actually the good. That's the nice
That's the
XO
XO.
bottle right there. Super clean, man. This is one of the most incredible rums in the world. It's made in the clouds. So there's actually a process of distillery that's put into this, made by the finest craftsmen in the world. So I know Heather.
Yes.
Heather is an amazing mixologist.
Yes.
So I follow her career. So I'm hoping that in exchange for this gift, you can cook the next time I come. Because
I got
see
you.
on your Instagram it's popping.
I got you, Terrence. I promise.
Can you make him like you do with other brands? You come up with a menu of different mixed drinks that you could try with his brand.
I can absolutely do that. I
Bam.
got you.
Thank you. I
I'll
love
curate
rum.
a whole menu for you with cocktails and food. I got you.
Can you make a little rum punch maybe? Or we figure something
That's
out.
what I do,
All right.
Terrence J.
Damn, I'm on it. I'm with it.
So T, man, I know you're still on top of things, man. We got some stories in Celebrity Wire. We want to run by you, get your feedback.
Okay,
all right?
cool.
All right, Sway in the morning.
You know you love celebrity drama,
Don't ask me a question like that. I'm not biting.
especially when it's caught on camera.
All right, 26 minutes into the hour. Tracy G, what you got?
Yo, so apparently the 2016 version of an olive branch is a selfie. And I say this because after years of slander, years of shade, Kim Kardashian and Amber Rose apparently have worked things out, and they want the world to know by taking a photo of themselves that they both put up on Instagram. Amber Rose put it, this was late in the wee hours of the morning, but Amber Rose put up this flick that Heather B showing you, both of them with their little puckered lips. Her caption said swingers, and she had, the little Kermit emoji and some tea. Kim put up the same joint. She just put sipping on tea. I don't know what the hell this means, but it looks like some type of call was put in. Or, hey, they just waving the flag for Team Estrogen and they want to unite.
Terrence J is here. And he worked for E! News for years, multiple years. He knows Ryan Seacrest, who is the executive producer of all this stuff. Terrence, what's the scoop on this, man?
Actually, right before I did the show, I was actually in LA. If you look closely in the photo, off of Amber's shades, you'll see me there.
You in the
Yeah, I actually took this selfie. I actually took a selfie for them. Now I'm just happy, man. This photo is just a long time coming. They both really cool people. And it's it's Hollywood, man. It's Hollywood. Small town.
What did we learn from that? That when you see Amber and Kim there together like that.
I don't know where this is going.
Me either. This is another setup.
No, it's not. There's a Kanye threesome in the future. It gotta be, right?
Nice.
Right?
Hey, he said.
I mean, he had them both.
Maybe.
Damn,
foreshadowing.
He had them both, right? Yeah. That's his wife.
Yeah, that one is his wife.
Yes.
And the other one is his ex. So yes. That is true. Facts.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say. What are you trying to get me to say?
I'm joking.
I'm not a soundbite.
I'm joking, man.
You're not gonna get me on a soundbite.
Payback from the court, yo.
Terrence said they're gonna have a. No, I'm joking.
You're not gonna get a soundbite.
Well, I mean, when she put swingers on there, that's what it make you
know.
think that maybe it was a possibility.
I'm just happy that both of these women have empowered themselves and, are taking their own situation in their own hands.
Nah, that's good for them.
I'm going to help you out, Terrence. We're going to go to a different story. So since we brought up Blac Chyna and Kim Kardashian, I got to also bring up Blac Chyna, especially since CNN is doing profiles on her. So a quick update. We found out that she was arrested when she was at the airport. It was saying for public intoxication and that she had some pills on her. Well, turns out those pills were ecstasy pills. In addition to that, only a couple months ago when we thought that she was humping down Future because she had his tattoo on her hand, she actually got it lasered off. She recorded it on Snapchat. I don't know yet if she's going to replace it with Rob Kardashian. But since we're bringing him up, it's being reported that the entire Kardashian clan is super, super concerned about the relationship because they feel like Blac Chyna is getting Rob back on some drugs.
What you know about that, Terrence J?
Nothing. I don't know anything.
You don't know nothing about that?
So you can just laser off tattoos easily now?
Yeah.
So it's not even like a thing. So now it's like if I just want to do it, you can just laser it right off.
Soulja Boy had a procedure done. He got something.
He did. He was taking off his face. Yeah.
I think 50 had to do it for a role he was going to do once. Well, you got any girls that got
I just feel like the process used to be a more complicated process to get it off.
Yeah, it probably was. But
just
technology.
don't get them.
People keep making
Just
mistakes.
don't get people's name on your body.
You ever like sleep with a girl and saw somebody's name on their body?
It's been. I usually know about it in advance.
In advance?
Yeah, I usually know about that in advance.
Anybody with your name on their body?
No.
That's not romantic.
Not that he
to
knows
you.
off.
No.
Who you voting for so far? Who's your leading candidate right now?
You know what, man? I'm waiting to see how these caucuses play out, and I want to see more about the issues. I just feel like because of the Trump and how polarizing he is, it's just digressed so far away from what the issues really are. So I'm not choosing anybody.
No, you ain't gonna endorse nobody yet.
Not yet.
Last time you shook hands with Obama, I just think you were just. Weren't you with him?
A couple weeks ago.
Did he play basketball at your house?
No, he did not play basketball.
Wow.
But no, I saw him a couple weeks ago.
I saw. Y'all hang out a lot.
I work on a lot of the education initiatives for the White House. So that's been man, it's crazy. Me and Wale were there for the State of the Union. Wale performed, and I'm there. So just to come from like a 106 in Park and then be at the White House, it just shows you where hip hop has taken it, man. It's truly
come all the way
honor.
Full circle,
yeah,
right?
It's truly. I wanted you to get there, but something with your security clearance.
T.
From France.
You
Something
gonna
happened.
you gonna bring that up? You gonna bring that up right now? Yeah, that was facts.
Right.
It was something long. I don't know. Britney's guy. It was a long story.
It's a dirty game, yo. Rule number one.
Long story.
The shovel is.
I love this man right here. Keith, come on in since you see the mics got us live on air and you still came in. It wasn't on. Say hello to Terrence J. This is Keith.
Morning. How you doing?
Good
morning, man. How you doing?
He's from OutQ.
It's a pleasure.
The station that focus on
being
gay.
You know what?
Alternative. How about alternative?
Alternative lifestyles.
Sorry. All right. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay,
This is like a sitcom with the neighbor.
Flagship here.
I know.
Hi,
Franchise show.
Hi, Keith. Bye, Keith. We love gay
All right,
folks.
Terrence, man, thank you for coming by, man.
I appreciate it.
That's my brother right here.
I appreciate it, man. Perfect match, March 11th, man. I need your support, Sway.
I got you. Trust me. We could do a screening out here for you.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
dope. Yeah.
Can you bring Cassie up here?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get on it.
Minus
I'm
don't
Paula
bring Diddy with her.
Paula Patton.
Get Paula
Lauren
up here.
London.
Paula's our friend.
A lot of,
Lauren, you got a lot of beautiful women. Lauren London is in that, right?
A lot. Yeah, and I'll have you know, we got some beautiful chocolate sisters that are also in this film. So please don't. I'm just making sure people. This ain't no light skinned movie. All
Get
right.
the shades
We
in.
got all the shades in there. All the shades are in there. So when you see it, everybody's represented.
Thank you, Terrence J, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Tracy. They can reach you where?
Yeah, yo, find me on Twitter. Hit me on Instagram at It's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG. And if you want to run back any part of today's show, any other day, super simple. Just go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.
Terrence, how can they reach you directly, man? Our citizens, hit them up, y'all.
Yeah, my phone number 347. No, I'm just hit me on Twitter at Terrence J. Hit me on Instagram. I am Terrence J. And I've been on Snapchat and Facebook like crazy. That's I am Terrence J as well. Hit me up. And I love hitting people back. So hit me up.
That's what's up. Hit them up. Later on in the show, Cuba Gooding Jr. is coming by.
Nice.
Ethan Hawke will be here as well as Saul Williams. So don't move. It's the one and only DJ.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.